who am I? And furthermore, what do I want? What makes you itch? That's the most important investigation anyone can make. But you don't find this out until you investigate it. So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Because if you say that money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. Forget the money. After all, if you do really like what you're doing, you can eventually become a master of it. And then you'll be able to get a good fee for whatever it is. Therefore, it's so important to consider this question. What do I desire?
Smooth sailing.
More traffic.
Great looking ahead.
More weather.
New details are emerging.
More breaking news. Whenever, wherever.
That's good news.
More ways to know before you go.
You're going to like the morning commute.
On KSL Today. Weekday mornings on KSL 5.
Creativity is the answer. Never play on repeat. Put your own spin on things. Let a new wave begin.
All right, come on, let's go.
2 seconds.
Creators run the show. We want the answer. From the cage to the stage. Rise up from the streets to the pros.
So much.
Creativity is the answer to a world divided. Tear down those walls. Make worlds unite. Flip the script. Rewrite the rules. Creativity is the answer. Now over to you.
Experienced? Check. Accurate? Check. The team more Utahns trust to stay safe from winter weather surprises? Check, 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 and check. Know before you go. Check with the KSL 5 weather specialists.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
Ready to go?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app.
UCC.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the UCCU Center where the Wolverines are hosting the Pioneers of the University of Antelope Valley. We are underway. The tip goes in favor of the Pioneers. So real quickly, getting into this a little quicker than normal, the Wolverines putting on that kind of trapping zone defense again. But let's get your starters real fast. First for the Wolverines, we have Maria Carvalho, number 3, Eve Braslis, number 14, Alexis Cortez, number 20, Jordan Holland, number 35. Jumper is up and way short. Also, we have number 40, Josie Williams, and of course, head coach Dan Nielsen in his first season as head coach. The Wolverines able to force the turnover, and for Antelope Valley, we have first starting is Ashane Oaks, number 0, also number 1, Tamaya Kindred, also number 3, Asia Young, and then we also have number 12 as Josie Williams is able to trickle it in over the rim. The Wolverines able to strike first. We also have starting number 12, Tylen Price. And then last but not least is number 24, Alexia Budd, and they are led by head coach Dion Price. A deep 3 on the way, and that one rattles home. Antelope Valley able to get on the board, and they lead by 1. Some full court pressure coming, some light pressure. Carvalho able to get across midcourt and kind of waves off Eve Brassless. The Wolverines have yet to win a game this season in the first year for head coach Dan Nielsen. Williams will turn and fire, no good, and unable to clean up her own miss. So off and running are the Pioneers. Pull-up 3 is good, nothing but net for number 12, Price. No hesitation. Brassless to Holland. She finds a lane and gets it poked out of bounds. I like the aggressive play by Holland. Cortez, beautiful play inside. Williams even went with the pump fake. I don't think she realized how open she was. But Josie with all 4 points for the Wolverines to start things off. Long jumper is no good. Carvalho with the long rebound. Carvalho attacking, gets her shot blocked. It'll stay with the Wolverines. The last time out for Utah Valley, they played at Boise State. Josie Williams finished with she matched her career high 15. Brassless, no good on the baseline jumper. Speaking of Brassless, she finished with 16 to lead the Wolverines. Cortez, also another player who was in double figures, along with Jordan Holland. Bodies on the floor, no whistle. Offensive rebound goes back to Antelope Valley, and they are making it rain from downtown. 9-4 to start things off. Carvalho, beautiful pass inside. Williams gets it to fall. All 6 points for the Wolverines have come at the hand of Josie Williams. The Wolverines are going to need a big night from her today. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, what a deep 3. 2 threes now for Price. That was, I dare say, NBA range, maybe a little further back. Utah Valley's going to have to keep a close eye on her. Dangerous pass. Carvalho gets it picked in transition. And that is an easy bucket for Antelope Valley. Their largest lead of the day. 6:36 left in the first quarter. And they lead 14-6 on the road. Utah Valley down, I don't want to say big, but not small either. 14-6 in favor of the Pioneers. And the Pioneers have just come out blistering hot, shooting 63% from the field as a team. They are 4 of 5 from downtown. That's been really the big story. Utah Valley not playing poorly. They're shooting 50% as a team. Josie Williams with all 6 points. So look to see her get the ball quite a bit more inside, not only because she's been able to finish, but because she is one of the best free throw shooters not only for Utah Valley, but I believe one of the better ones in the conference, especially for a center. And she leads the entire conference in field goal percentage as well at 60. So no surprise there. In Utah Valley, they just had to call timeout as Antelope Valley was starting to put together a major run. We've got a whole bunch of subs. In fact, I think 5 subs in. All of the starters got pulled. Coach Nielsen was not happy with what he was seeing. We have Kiana De Los Santos, Neha Sohail. We also have Madison Grange, Megan Jensen, and then we also have on the floor, we have Wright on the floor, running point. Sohail looking down inside. Beautiful pass. Oh, man, kind of a high-low action there, and Sohail couldn't finish. Beautiful pass, though. This ball gets poked out of play. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 6:05 left in the quarter. Price will inbound. Kindred trying to get around. Price fakes the 3 and kicks it out. A long baseline jumper is in by Bud, her first bucket today. Another dangerous pass by Utah Valley. Got to watch those passing lanes. Antelope Valley has been really aggressive jumping the lane. Kindred back to Price. She misses this one. She had knocked down 2 deep threes earlier. Battle for the ball will go Utah Valley's way. The Wolverines desperately in need of a bucket. All 6 of those points, as I said before, came from Josie Williams. She is not on the floor. They're going to need somebody else to step up and score. Grange back out. Kiana looking for a lane. She gets her shot swatted and nearly sent back the other way, but Bud landed out of bounds, so Utah Valley will get it back. Fresh shot clock for the Wolverines. Wright gets it into Grange. Grange floats it in the lane. Jensen cleans it up, goes up. Kind of a crafty scoop under the basket, gets it to fall. The Wolverines stop their scoring drought. They hadn't scored in over 2 minutes. Young looking to attack. She floats it up. No good, and a great rebound by Bud. A lot of second chance opportunities coming for Antelope Valley. Sohail able to score in transition. A couple of quick buckets for Utah Valley. That leads Trim to 6. Price is going to go barreling inside. No whistle. The officials have really allowed the players to play. There's been a little contact here and there. I personally love the no whistles on plays like that. Wright pulls up. No good. Kindred picked up by Wright. Sohail on Young, looking for that screen, and again, no whistle at all. A lot of contact there. Could have gone either way. Price picked up by Sohail. Price just shoots the ball right up into the outstretched arms of Sohail, so Utah Valley with another turnover. Can they capitalize on it? They were looking for the pass inside to Jensen, but Antelope Valley's done a really good job of watching those lanes. Dare I say it's been a sloppy couple of minutes for both teams. A lot of turnovers with no result. Sohail down inside. Jensen, she'll scoop it up. Nice shot by Jensen. She's got 4. Things were looking a little scary for the Wolverines just a couple of minutes ago. They were down 10, but have quickly trimmed that lead down to 4 on a 6-0 run. Bud going at Megan Jensen. She'll turn and fire and gets it to drop. 4 points now for Bud. She's 2 of 3 from the field with 3 rebounds. Wright looking for Sohail. She's got to look from 3. That's up, short. Yeah, I think they're going to get Jensen for the loose ball foul. That is the first foul called today. Some subs coming in for the Pioneers as well as the Wolverines. Jordan Holland and Eve Braslis along with Josie Williams. Maria Carvalho also into the game. Looks like Kiana de Los Santos, the only Wolverine that's staying in. We also have Kaylin James, who has checked in for Antelope Valley with Serene Tyus. Corner 3 is a little too strong. The ball is going to go out off of Utah Valley, but the second chance opportunities have been a problem for Utah Valley. Holland able to snatch the inbound pass. Holland is knocked down. That foul will go against Spivey. Carvalho around the right wing. Trying to find Josie Williams inside. Holland, she's going to take it herself. She gets met and blocked. That's 2 blocks for Bud. .13 on the shot clock, 1:55 to go here in the first quarter. Dangerous pass there. Eve Braslis unable to get a hand on the ball. Utah Valley will get it once more with 12 on the shot clock this time. Carvalho, this time able to get it to Braslis. Another, not transition, but and Braslis jacks up the 3. Had no time left. Carvalho comes up with the ball. Dangerous pass, ends up in the hands of Braslis. Too strong on the attempt. And Carvalho comes up with another steal. This one able to capitalize with a 4-point lead for Antelope Valley. Carvalho putting a lot of pressure on. Three-pointer on the way. She called bank. It's a Saturday, but she called bank. 21-14 is your score in the first quarter. Under a minute to play. Holland looking inside to Williams. Williams at the free throw line finds Braslis. She'll turn, drop, step. Can't connect. A couple of shots that you normally don't see her miss. She went a little too strong on both of her last shot attempts. About a 10-second difference between the game clock and shot clock. Carvalho, there was a lot of contact there. The official decided to put a stop to it. That'll be the second team foul on Utah Valley. Only the 3rd foul called, period, in the quarter. Alexis Cortez will check in for Kiana de Los Santos. 23 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Holland able to get in the passing lane and steal the ball. She goes up with the left hand and scores. Tyus picked up, pressured by Carvalho. She has a look from three. She shoots, can't connect. Another attempt, no good, and the clock is going to run out after Holland was able to block the shot. So all things considered, Utah Valley with a relatively strong performance, shooting 40% from the field as a team, but the three-point shooting of Antelope Valley has been hot. Let's see if they can carry it on through quarter number 2.
The latest from KSL 5 News, including breaking news as it happens, and all your favorite KSL shows, ready to watch anytime. Download the free KSL app right now on all your favorite devices.
The Wolverines, after one quarter, find themselves down by 5, 21-16. In favor of the Pioneers of Antelope Valley. The Pioneers have gotten off to a nice start so far this season. They are on a 3-game winning streak. Actually, it might be more than that. Sorry, my information hasn't been updated, but the three-point shooting has been really impressive. They're shooting 5 of 9 from 3, which has ultimately been the big difference maker. That, along with some second-chance opportunities. They haven't been able to capitalize on a lot of the offensive rebounds, but still not something that you're happy with if you're Coach Nielsen. The Wolverines with the ball to start off the second quarter. Cortez, one of those 4 players who scored in double figures the other day against Boise State, dumps it down inside to Braslis, and Braslis gets her first bucket of the game. Holland closes out on the 3, and it comes up short. Holland is wide open down there, but Utah Valley didn't really have the angle to see her running in transition. They're trying to find Josie. Beautiful pass inside. Williams pump fakes, goes up and scores. She is 4 of 5 with 8 points. A lot of driving and kicking going on for the Pioneers. Kindred will kick it out. Shot way too strong, rebounded by Braslis. The Wolverines with a chance to take the lead here. Holland, corner 3, no good. Braslis with the offensive board. She'll fire it up, no good. Utah Valley still down, 21-20. Kindred gets around, and I think we're going to have either a travel or she stepped out. I couldn't see what the official called. Either way, the ball goes to Utah Valley. 8:16 left in the half, and another opportunity for the Wolverines to take the lead back. Cortez straight up top. Nice pass inside Williams. She goes up. The hoop and the harm. She will head to the free throw line. Utah Valley goes up by 1, potentially 2. Wolverines, I mean, it's blatantly obvious they are making every possible effort to give Josie Williams the basketball because Antelope Valley has really no answer for her inside. Utah Valley's done a really good job of that so far. Williams with 10 points already. Make that 11. Talked about her free throw shooting ability earlier on. One of the best free throw shooting bigs I think we've seen here at Utah Valley. 23-21 in favor of the home team. Mid-range jumper is off the mark. Williams on the ball. Now Maria Carvalho off and running. High-low, Braslis can't connect. Braslis has been having a hard time finding the net inside, and then she commits the frustration foul after the miss. That'll be her first personal foul. Bud with the handoff. Nowhere to go, though. Wide open jumper. Kind of a long baseline, too, is no good. And it looked like the ball should be going to Utah Valley. The officials are going to talk it over. And they do change the call, so it will go back to Utah Valley. I got to give credit where credit is due. I have been really impressed with the way Bud has been rebounding the basketball. Even the ones that she hasn't rebounded, she's given her teammates an opportunity to take the ball back. 5 rebounds already for Bud. She does have those 2 block shots early as well. Carvalho, drive and kick to Holland. Holland ends up losing it. Had nowhere to go and tried to find Josie Williams under the basket. It's been a bit of a scoring drought for both teams. The ball will stay. Price to inbound, over the top to Bud. Price nearly lost the basketball. 15 on the shot clock. Bud is going to go one-on-one against Josie Williams. Tough to shoot over her and is unable to connect. Cortez up top, brassless. They find Josie inside. They haven't had an answer for her yet. Still don't. 13 points for Williams to lead all scorers. Kindred looking for that screen. Quick trigger on the 3. It's in and out. Holland comes up with the rebound. Cortez, she'll take a long 2. Kind of her bread and butter, but this one doesn't fall, and Holland is called for the foul. She was a little in disbelief there, but there was a lot of contact, so it'll go the other way. Megan Jensen will check in to the game for Utah Valley, replacing Josie Williams. Tell you what, though, Megan Jensen is not a bad backup center to have. Jensen is so crafty in the post, so I think Utah Valley's in good hands either way. A lot of dribbling around, and she is able to connect Young with the tough shot and is fouled, so she will head to the free throw line. Josie Williams, I gotta mention this before I forget the moment when I'm gonna say inevitably comes, is 15 points is her career high, which she tied in their last game, and 2 points away from tying that again. So if we see some more Josie Williams, she has a great chance of setting a new career high for herself. A 1-point lead for Utah Valley, 5.5 to play here in the half, and a lot of full court pressure coming from the Pioneers. Utah Valley's done a better job taking care of the basketball. There was a string there where they kept throwing the ball into the passing lane and just kept causing turnover after turnover. This time the turnover comes in the form of an offensive foul, an illegal screen. So the Pioneers with an opportunity to take the lead back. Price inbound. Young picked up by Cortez. Price picked up by Brassless. She'll step back. Thought about the 3. Now Bud going against Megan Jensen, and I think they're going to call it travel. She shuffled her feet a little bit on her way into the basket. All right, we'll have a media timeout on the floor, so we will see you here in just a moment. 4:53 left in the first half.
The latest from KSL 5 News, including breaking news as it happens. and all your favorite KSL shows, ready to watch anytime. Download the free KSL app right now on all your favorite devices.
You only need to answer one question.
Will you accept the challenge to become?
It doesn't matter your situation in life.
No matter your interest.
Whether your first choice or second chance.
There's a place for you.
Place for you.
Place for you at UVU.
Place to engage,
To rise.
to succeed.
To become.
When you know before you go how the latest breaking news, traffic, and weather will affect you, that equals a good morning. Wake up with the news specialists on KSL Today. Weekdays from 4:30 to 7.
All right, you're looking at 4:53 left in the first half. Utah Valley clinging to a 1-point lead. There's been a handful of runs in this game. Antelope Valley was able to lead for a while. They went up by 10 earlier in the game, which I believe was the largest lead in the first quarter. Utah Valley was able to put together a big run of their own. And now Utah Valley has, I don't want to say they've taken control, because the Pioneers have kept things really interesting, very contrasting styles of play. The Wolverines have attacked the paint way more. If you look at the points in the paint, 24 points in the paint for Utah Valley. So ultimately all of their points have come from inside the paint. You have that one free throw from Josie Williams earlier as well, but 24 points in the paint. Beautiful spin move inside. Jensen unable to connect, and only 4 points in the paint for Antelope Valley. Ball nearly goes out of play on the baseline there. Oaks, she's going to pull up, can't connect, and another offensive rebound by Antelope Valley there, so they will get a new shot. We got 4 minutes left in the first half. Oaks, she's going to pull up again from three. This one way short, and nearly another, well, I guess you want to call it an offensive rebound, but falling out of bounds. Spivey was unable to get it to one of her teammates. Utah Valley fortunate there. Cortez takes that high pick. She'll pull up, mid-range. 2 is no good. Jensen with the offensive board and put back. Jensen with 8 points now and 5 rebounds. Excuse me, make that 6 points. No, it is 8 points, 5 rebounds. Oaks no good on the attack. Nice defense by Brassless. Utah Valley up by 3. Holland has a wide open look from 3. It's a little too strong. Rebound goes to Allen. Allen will pull back. We'll go to Spivey, and looks like Coach Price wants to think things over. So 2:50 left in the first half, 27-24 in favor of the home team. Stick around for the final 2:50 of the first half.
Looking to spend that birthday money, Tyler? I'm just not sure which one to get. Well, they are both pretty cool. But saving some of that money would be pretty cool, too. Yep.
When's the right age to teach your children how to save and spend money wisely? Right now, with the Be Money Smart program only at Utah Community Credit Union. Inspiring smart decisions.
15 on the shot clock, 2:45 on the game clock. Antelope Valley down 3 on the road here at Utah Valley. A beautiful block, big-time swat by Neha Sohail. De Los Santos finds Sohail in transition, and she's able to score. You got to love it when you see the big block the shot, run in transition, and get rewarded for the effort. 29-24, Utah Valley leads. Sohail, she wanted another block, got a little greedy this time, but commits the foul. So the bucket drops for Antelope Valley. Kindred able to score with the foul, so she'll head to the free throw line. Only one free throw attempted by both teams so far. This will be the second free throw attempt for Antelope Valley. I was wondering why this first half was just flying by. It's because we haven't seen many free throws. Kindred, free throw is up, and it rattles out. Sohail with the rebound. Sohail battling for position inside. They get it inside to her. She'll turn, and a little too strong, but the effort, second to none, gets her own rebound, and Jensen unable to connect. So a lot of second and third opportunities for Utah Valley, just unable to get it to fall. Sometimes the shots just don't fall, but you got to be happy if you're Coach Nielsen with the second and third efforts by his team. 29-26. More free throws coming. Kindred at the line. She just missed one and misses another. She'll get one more. She's able to connect on her third free throw attempt. It is a 2-point lead for Utah Valley. 1:55 left in the half. Mass subs coming for Antelope Valley, and it looks like they're bringing in the full court pressure. Utah Valley able to break it, something they struggled with a little earlier in the season. I know we're only 5 games in, this being game number 6, but I've been a little bit more impressed with the way that they've been able to break full court pressure. Grange down inside. Sohail finds a lane. She scoops it. I think she was surprised by how open she got when she drop-stepped inside. A lot of point-blank misses for Utah Valley inside. Got to wonder what's going on there, but it's in the past now. 3-ball is on the way. No good. Price knocked down 2 threes to start the game off, so Utah Valley's had to keep an eye on her. Sohail fakes, drives, is fouled. I've been impressed with the way Sohail has been playing today. She's been really aggressive on both ends of the floor, and she's being rewarded with the free throws. Carvalho will check in for Kiana De Los Santos. Free throws up and good for Sohail. And she knocks down both. Kindred coming around that high price screen. Young trying to go one-on-one. She fires up a long, I don't know if it was a 2 or 3, but it missed either way. Rebounded by Madison Grange. Grange with a deep 3. Buries it. We saw a lot of threes from Grange last season. She's been a little quiet here at home. Big shot from Grange, 34-27. Utah Valley leads with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Kindred had nowhere to go, and she shuffled her feet. Utah Valley should have the final possession. Full court pressure coming from the Pioneers. They're able to find Grange. Carvalho taking her time. Holland deep in the corner, wants to go baseline, finds her way and scores off the glass. They're going to have to fire this up real quick. Shot is up and not quite there. Great way for the Wolverines to finish off the half, leading by 9. What a swing and turn of events. Utah Valley starting to show some life, and let's hope they can carry that momentum into the second half and get their first victory as a team, get the first victory for Coach Nielsen. They're 0-5 on the season. They've had a couple of really tough losses that they could have won. So Coach Nielsen, he said he's been really impressed with the girls' effort and their growth. He's obviously not satisfied with the results of the games thus far, but I think it seems like he has the proper mindset going into this. And let's see if they can carry that mindset in through the second half. So we're going to take a break here for the half, and we will see you at the beginning of quarter number 3.
How does Costa Vida create the ultimate sweet pork burrito? We start by following our award-winning recipe, one that calls for everything to be made fresh, from scratch every day. Like our beautifully braised pork, seasoned beans, savory sauces, and delicious cilantro lime rice. Even our tortillas are cooked to order. It's a difference you can taste. Treat yourself to the ultimate sweet pork burrito, only at Costa Vida.
Smooth sailing.
More traffic.
Great looking ahead.
More weather.
New details are emerging.
More breaking news. Whenever, wherever.
That's good news.
More ways to know before you go.
You're going to like the morning commute.
On KSL Today. Weekday mornings on KSL 5.
If we can see things for what they are. If we can see what they could be. If the plastic we use, we never throw away. If the end of one thing could be the beginning of the next. If we know that less can create more. If we can return, we reciprocate, we regenerate. If we are here for others, if we can work as a team, all we have to do is connect, and the world opens up. The future is about giving back.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
Ready to go?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app.
Thinking of buying a home? Think bigger. Because with UCCU's low interest rates and low mortgage insurance rates, you could qualify for more house with the same payment you could get from other local lenders. A mortgage with UCCU gives you more purchase power. That means more money you can put into your home or back into your pocket. To learn more, visit uccu.com/morehouse or stop by any UCCU branch today. More house, same payment. Only at UCCU. Inspiring smart mortgage decisions.
What's the difference between buying from Murdoch and buying from somebody else?
In a word, confidence. You'll love our price match guarantee, our 5-day exchange policy,
and don't forget car washes and safety inspections for life. If you need a new vehicle, consider Murdoch Chevrolet. I promise you'll love it.
who am I? And furthermore, what do I want? What makes you itch? That's the most important investigation anyone can make. But you don't find this out until you investigate it. So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? Because if you say that money is the most important thing, you will spend your life completely wasting your time. Forget the money. After all, if you do really like what you're doing, you can eventually become a master of it. And then you'll be able to get a good fee for whatever it is. Therefore, it's so important to consider this question. What do I desire?
The latest from KSL 5 News, including breaking news as it happens, and all your favorite KSL shows, ready to watch anytime. Download the free KSL app right now on all your favorite devices.
Experienced? Check. Accurate? Check. The team more Utahns trust to stay safe from winter weather surprises? Check, 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 and check. Know before you go. Check with the KSL 5 weather specialists.
What's the difference between buying from Murdoch and buying from somebody else? In a word, confidence. You'll love our price match guarantee, our 5-day exchange policy,
and don't forget car washes and safety inspections for life.
If you need a new vehicle, consider Murdoch Hyundai. I promise you'll love it.
Josie Williams leading the way for Utah Valley through the first half with 13 points. She's 2 away from tying a career high. She just tied a career high in their last game against Boise State. So a whole half to go, and she is well on her way to having the best game of her Utah Valley career. And Antelope Valley just hasn't seemed to find an answer for her. Utah Valley up by 9 at the half, so it's been a game of runs. Utah Valley went down by 10 to start things off in the first quarter. The Wolverines changed things around. They were able to clean some things up, stop turning the ball over quite as much. There were a lot of turnovers in the first quarter itself, but the second quarter was totally different. The Wolverines took complete control, and they were able to capitalize on second chance opportunities. So we're about to get things started off here. You got your same starters on the floor for the Wolverines and same starters for Antelope Valley. Looks like Antelope Valley will inbound off the sideline. Price there to inbound. She hit a couple of huge threes to start things off, and she cooled down after that, so we'll see if she can pick that back up. They're going to need some scoring from somebody. We'll see if she's the one to do it. We are underway. Kindred gives it up to Price. Bud shoots it right into the face of Josie Williams, but it comes up short. Holland back to Carvalho. Beautiful pass inside, but a nicer block from behind. Brassless didn't even see it coming. Cortez tries to do a little up and under scoop. She is fouled. She wasn't able to connect on it. Cortez will head to the free throw line. Utah Valley is 3 of 3 from the charity stripe so far. Make that 3 of 4. That one goes in and out, but she'll have one more. Second free throw is up and good. First point today for Cortez. It's been a quiet, not evening, but quiet afternoon for Cortez. Cortez averaging 11.5 points per game, right up there with Eve Brassless. Those two players have been leading the way for Utah Valley so far this season, but Utah Valley has definitely had that extra punch from Josie Williams to make up the difference today. Holland picks up Oaks. Nice fake and kick inside. Bud gets the ball stripped. I think we're going to have a jump ball. Bud and Brassless end up in a heap on the ground. The ball will go back to Utah Valley. Brassless. Nope, excuse me, I meant Carvalho got picked up real early. She dribbled it off her foot, results in a turnover and an easy bucket for Antelope Valley. Brassless gets a wide open look. She drives in, may have traveled on her way in. Somehow the ball ends up, and we're going to have a block. Holland tried to draw the charge. A lot of moving of the feet, though, so she does not get the whistle to fall in her favor. Two free throws coming for Young. She is 1 of 1. Now make that 1 of 2. Second free throw is up, on the way, and good. A 7-point lead now for Utah Valley, 30-37. Carvalho finds a lane, takes it in by herself, and scores. Great awareness. I don't think anyone, including myself, anticipated her driving through traffic and scoring. Short floater is no good. We're going to have a foul on the ground. Looks like it will go against Utah Valley. But on who? This is going to go against Josie Williams, her first personal foul. Price looking to inbound. Has to lob it up over the top. They were trying to find the interior pass, but couldn't get it in there. Price wants to go right at Brassless. Flips it up and in. Tough shot, gets it to fall. Price with 8 points. Wright able to get across midcourt. Williams. Holland gets the ball poked away, and it just results in a turnover. 7:20 left in the third quarter. Cortez, I think they're going to call a foul. Looked like she got tripped on her way in there. Utah Valley will get the ball on the sideline. You could hear Coach Nielsen saying, hey, you're going through the motions right now. You got to be aggressive. And it does seem like the Wolverines were, in fact, going through the motions a little bit to start this third quarter. It's easy to do that when you've got a big lead, but that lead has been trimmed down. 39-32. Cortez goes up, is fouled. She will head to the line. Hasn't been able to knock down shots, but she's finding other ways to contribute. This will be her second trip to the free throw line. Free throws up and good. Sometimes all you need is to see a couple of those go in before you start heating up everywhere else. 83% from the free throw line as a team for Utah Valley. Make that 86 after that made free throw. Cortez picks up right deep at the logo. She is not afraid to shoot it from there. Price goes in, and Williams sends it packing. Price will inbound under the basket. 10 on the shot clock for the Pioneers. Ooh, nearly a 5-second call, but Wright ends up coming up with the steal. Holland, nothing but daylight. She's able to score in transition. Utah Valley starting to open things up again. They go up 41-34, and nearly another steal. The life is back for Utah Valley. Excuse me, that's 43-34, that lead. 43-32, actually. Wolverines with their first double-digit lead of the day. Bud is going to, crafty move inside. Little dream shake going back and forth, and I think she recognized that's kind of what you have to do if you're going to shoot over Josie Williams, create a little bit of separation. She was able to do just that. Bud up to 6 points. Williams deep down in the paint and gets it stripped away by Price. Cortez strips it on the other direction. Looks like she's going to pull back and wait. Cortez, she'll pull up way too strong. Didn't quite have the angle she was hoping for. Kindred will swing it over to Price. Oakes commits the foul. Jordan Holland doing Jordan Holland things, drawing the offensive foul. And looks like we're going to take a break here. We'll be right back.
Thinking of buying a home? Think bigger. Because with UCCU's low interest rates and low mortgage insurance rates, you could qualify for more house with the same payment you could get from other local lenders. A mortgage with UCCU gives you more purchase power. That means more money you can put into your home or back into your pocket. To learn more, visit uccu.com/morehouse or stop by any UCCU branch today. More house, same payment. Only at UCCU, inspiring smart mortgage decisions.
When you know before you go how the latest breaking news, traffic, and weather will affect you, that equals a good morning. Wake up with the news specialists on KSL Today, weekdays from 4:30 to 7.
Give your head a Mountain Dew kickstart.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Utah Valley up by 9, 43 to 34, with 5:16 left in the third quarter. Antelope Valley was able to come out to a nice start at the beginning of this third quarter, but the turnover bug has plagued them something fierce. 4 turnovers in the last 2.5 minutes for the Pioneers. That's been the difference maker so far here in the third quarter. Antelope Valley has also committed 4 fouls in the quarter, so the next one will send Utah Valley to the free throw line. The Wolverines have committed 3. Seems like this is a different half, as we didn't see many fouls called hardly at all in the first half. There was a lot of time that went by before we even heard a whistle blow. Brassless back to right. Sohail, she'll dump it down inside to Jensen. Jensen will drop step, and the ball swatted out of bounds. A lot of contact there, but no foul. And I think everyone's a little confused. At least I am. We're going to have a full timeout on the floor, so we're going to take a break here. We'll see you back here in just a moment on the WAC Digital Network.
In the WAC, we value sportsmanship on the field,
on the track, on the court, in the pool,
and in the stands.
We take pride in playing fair and being honest.
We honor the game by showing respect for our opponents,
The officials,
the fans, and our team.
Great sportsmanship is about keeping everything in perspective.
It's about taking ownership after a loss.
And being humble after a win.
We hope you'll team up with us by staying positive on the sidelines. Because great sportsmanship is what unites us.
We are the Western Athletic Conference.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want all in one place. With live broadcasts of multiple championships across all divisions. With exclusive access.
Ready to go?
And highlights for every single championship. Stay in the game all season long with NCAA.com and the NCAA Sports app.
All right, we are back out of the mystery timeout. Utah Valley with, looks like we've got Neha Sohail, Megan Jensen, and Wright, who have subbed in. They did just a moment ago. 4:58 left in the third quarter. Right to inbound. Finds Eve Brassless. Brassless with a strong move inside. She got bumped pretty hard by Rio, and she sent the bump right back and then was able to score. It's got to feel good for Brassless getting a bucket to fall there, as she has been pretty cold. She's 2 of 10 so far today. Missed a lot of chip shots earlier on. The Wolverines back up double digits. They lead by 11. Oaks. Bud backing down, goes to Rio, and I don't think anyone was aware of the shot clock. Shot clock violation and a turnover by the Pioneers. That'll be turnover number 16 for the Pioneers. Utah Valley's done a pretty good job taking care of the basketball. 8 turnovers. Most of those coming in, I would say, the first quarter. Utah Valley has scored 21 points off of those 16 turnovers. Speaking of turnovers, there's one committed by Utah Valley. Antelope Valley is off and running. Nice defense by Brassless, avoiding the contact. Sohail finds Brassless, and looks like we're going to have a 3-second call. Brassless was a little frustrated, hoping for the pass a little bit sooner because she had camped out, gotten great position, but the officials did not let her set up camp too long. The Pioneers in a bit of a scoring drought. They haven't scored in about 2.5 minutes, looking to end the drought here. 3 ball on the way, and it comes up short. Sohail comes up with the rebound. 2-on-1 for her. She goes up, is hammered, and will head to the free throw line. Sohail. 2 of 2 from the line so far, but she'll get a pair here. Make that 3 of 3, 7 points for Sohail in 8 minutes of play. The 4th free throw is good. Sohail knocks down all of her free throw attempts so far, 8 points. Yeah, they were going to have a foul. It was a little bit late, but I think it was the right call, as Wright was right up into the chest of Kindred there. That was the 4th team foul on Utah Valley, so it looks like it's going to be bonus the rest of the way here in the 3rd quarter. So 3 whole minutes of potential fouls. Rio. Eve just goes straight up, but James was able to get the bucket to fall. 47-36, Utah Valley. Grange down inside. They go into Jensen. Now Grange has the look from 3. Can't connect on this one. She made one earlier, but this one doesn't drop. Young will back up, set things up. Bud is going to try and back down Grange. She spins inside, floats it up, and good. Bud has been super crafty around the basket. 8 points, 6 rebounds. And looks, I guess one hand check deserves another. This time right on the receiving end instead of the other end. Jordan Holland is going to check in. Looks like she'll check in for Eve Brassless. Right at the free throw line. And the free throw's up and good. Utah Valley's been shooting very well from the free throw line, especially today. 9 of 10, a whopping 90%. Make that 10 of 11. Not a lot of free throw attempts, but man, they've been efficient. 91% as a team. Bud, high post, is going to hand the ball off to Young. $10 on the shot clock, 1:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Kindred's going to have to get a shot up. She does. It rattles out, and I think we'll have a battle for the ball, a jump, and I think possession's going to stay here with Antelope Valley. Young looking to inbound. James, now Rio. Rio looking to back down Sohail. She puts it up and in. Nine-point lead for Utah Valley. The Wolverines looking to get their first win of the year. Grange thought about the three, decided to give it to Jensen instead. Jensen will head to the free throw line. She couldn't connect on the shot, but is rewarded with a foul. First trip to the free throw line today for Jensen. Eve Brassless and Josie Williams check back into the game. Still hoping for that new career high from Josie Williams. She scored 13 points in, I think it was in the first half alone. Jensen can't connect on the free throw, but she'll get one more. She knocks down the second. 10-point lead, Utah Valley up 50-40. Jensen nearly comes up with the steal. Bud is going to float it up. It looks like Jensen got a hand on it. Rio comes up with the offensive board, but Holland was ready and waiting for it. Jensen gets double teamed. What a pass inside to Williams. Williams gets clobbered inside, hits the deck. Looks like she's okay. She's got kind of that sheepish smile on her face, but she will head to the free throw line. She will have 2 free throws. Chance to tie her career high right here. Free throws up and good. Second free throw on the way. That one is no good. Holland gets in transition. The ball is going to stay with Antelope Valley. Holland has been everywhere. She hasn't had a huge scoring night. 6 points, 3 of 7, but she has been causing fits. About a 13-second difference between the game clock and shot clock here in the third quarter. Rio fakes, has nowhere to go. They're going to go into Rio again. Nice pass inside, and Bud able to connect on the easy jumper. Bud up to 10 points and 7 rebounds, on her way to a double-double. Wright comes around that high pick. Beautiful pass inside to Williams. She can't connect, gets her own rebound, and is fouled. She will head to the line again. Can't believe she missed it, but free throws coming for Josie. Great pass inside, though. 2.6 seconds remain in the third quarter. Williams' first free throw is up and good. That right there ties a career high. Second free throw is up and no good. Jensen cleans it up. Couldn't quite get there. I don't know if she realized how little time there was on the clock. But Jensen with that 9th rebound, that is a career high in rebounds for her. It was 6 before, so the Wolverines getting all kinds of contributions from multiple players. We'll take a break here for the third quarter. Stick around for the end of this matchup.
About the car shopping experience at Murdoch Hyundai that has everyone talking. Maybe it's the safety inspections or the car washes for life. It could be the price match guarantee, or maybe it's just the way you're treated. Come fall in love in Linden, Logan, and Murray at Murdoch Hyundai. Your no regrets dealer.
One more quarter to go. 3 quarters in the books. Utah Valley up by 10. They've been able to maintain around a double-digit lead. here in the second half. Antelope Valley has gone on some pretty big scoring droughts with the Wolverines, however, themselves. No field goals in the last 4 minutes and 56 seconds, so a lot of those points have come from the free throw line. But the first half of the third quarter, Utah Valley got off to a great start. Not a lot of scoring, though, for either team in the latter part of that quarter. Jensen down inside Williams. Williams backs in and is able to score, adding to her career high. Well, excuse me, that is her career high. It's 17 now. Bud will hand it off. Kindred had nowhere to go with it. Six on the shot clock. Looks like Bud's going to have to shoot. Gets it poked away. She'll get one off, though, and this is no good. Skying in for the rebound, though, was Tyus. Came out of nowhere, puts it up and in with the foul. What a play. Free throw's good. Cortez will inbound to right. Cortez finds a lane on the baseline. She floats it up and it rattles home. Excuse me, that was Jordan Holland attacking, not Cortez. Attacking again was Tyus. She was the one who just had that three-point play, and she will head to the free throw line again. Jensen will check into the game for Eve Brassless. Free throws up and good for Tyus. 4 points. Second free throw is no good. Williams comes up with the rebound. Cortez inside Williams. Williams inside to Jensen. Jensen turns, can't make it. Gets her own rebound, and my goodness, Rio, an absolute beast under the basket, comes up with the rebound. And a blocking foul. That was just straight chaos from one end of the floor to the next. Holland picks up her third personal foul. A couple of Wolverines with 3 fouls. Looks like Holland and Jensen with 3 apiece. Another foul on Utah Valley. That'll be team foul number 4. A holding foul on Wright. Bud finds a lane, goes right in at Jensen, and able to score. Bud with 12. Dangerous pass ends up into the hands of Wright. Holland has a look from 3. That's on the way and way too strong. Not quite sure what happened there. We're going to have a foul down, kind of a loose ball foul, though. This is going to go against Kindred, her second personal foul. Little late on the inbound, results in a steal. Tyus has been all over the place and results in an easy lay-in for Bud. The Wolverines got to be careful. Antelope Valley really chipping away at this. This lead is down to 6 with 7:46 left in the game, and the Wolverines trying to win their first game of the year. Stick around.
came to college to play my sport, but more importantly, to earn a degree.
I'm constantly learning from those around me, my professors and peers, my coaches and teammates, and even my opponents.
There's nothing better than game day, battling side by side with my teammates.
The competition is what pushes me to be the best that I can be.
I take pride in my community and want to ensure that I am giving back and inspiring the next generation to do the same.
Label me.
You know you want to.
Don't be shy.
You do it behind my back.
So say it to my face.
You don't know me. You know what I am?
I'm a pitcher.
I'm a striker.
I'm a point guard.
I'm a linebacker.
I'm a setter.
Shortstop.
High jumper.
Wrestler.
Defender.
Goalie.
Student.
Student athletes.
That's who we are.
Coach Nielsen and the Wolverines decided to call timeout and stop some of the bleeding as Antelope Valley has gone on a little run themselves. 3 of their last 3 from the field, and have forced Utah Valley to commit 4 fouls already. So Antelope Valley only 1 foul committed, and granted they're down by 6, but they're still in prime position for a comeback if they can cause a few more problems for Utah Valley. Jensen and Holland for the Wolverines with 3 fouls apiece as well. Holland will inbound under the basket. Carvalho back into the game. So Utah Valley bringing out 2 point guards, looking like for a little more ball handling in transition. And Carvalho gets it stolen away. Nearly comes up with it again. Wright able to clean it up. Wow, what a scrum for the basketball. Holland ends up with the ball. Now Carvalho, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Jensen down inside. Holland, she'll turn and shoot. Can't get it. Second attempt, no good, but a foul. Rio and Williams both hit the deck. Williams kind of holding her elbow. Looks like she may have landed on it a little bit, but I think she's okay. Holland will go to the free throw line. Free throw's up and good. Her first attempt at the free throw line, and it's good. Utah Valley's gone a little cold from the free throw line. They started off 10 of 11 and are now, I believe, 15 of 19. So still shooting the ball pretty well at the charity stripe. Kindred picked up. Now Bud. Bud looks like she double dribbled. She was trying to find a cutting, I think it was Rio, and then double dribbled. So a fortunate turnover for Utah Valley. The Wolverines lead by 8. Kiana de los Santos into the game for Wright. Carvalho to Holland. High pick from Josie. Kiana has a wide open look, decided not to take it, gives the ball to Williams. A little scrappy Holland with a floater. Beautiful touch. She gets it to fall. Holland with 12 points now. Holland second, leading Utah Valley 12, and Williams with 17, 7 of 9 from the floor for Williams. And, we're going to have a blocking foul. I'm not sure about that one, but the official was sure on his end. So that'll be foul number 4 on Jordan Holland. We may see her head to the bench. Well, looks like Holland's going to stay in. Nope, I think she's going out. Looks like Cortez is ready to check in, so Holland will head out with those 4 fouls. So Eve Brassless and Alexis Cortez check into the game for Utah Valley. Price, her free throw no good, but one more coming. Second free throw is up and good, trimming the lead to single digits. Brassless able to get across midcourt. Looks like we're going to have a foul on Kindred. Kindred was saying Carvalho was pushing off, but the foul goes against Kindred, her 4th personal foul. That's 4 fouls on Antelope Valley, so it looks like we're going to be in the bonus the rest of the way. The pass off the mark for Utah Valley, so that'll be a Wolverine turnover. Kindred picked up early. Oh, man, I don't know if that was a travel or not, but crafty footwork. Bud has been really having her way inside the paint. 16 points now for Bud to lead Antelope Valley thus far. A 7-point lead for Utah Valley. Brassless had a look from 3, decided not to take it. Kiana, she won't take it either. Brassless goes baseline, reverse layup. No good. Jensen there for the cleanup. Jensen, 1 point away from a double-double, 9 points, 10 rebounds. Excuse me, that's going to be 11 rebounds with that putback. Price. Price goes right at Brassless. I think they're going to get a foul on Eve. That'll be Eve's 3rd personal foul. And that will be bonus free throws, as that is team foul number 6 on Utah Valley. Free throws no good off the back iron for Price. Carvalho able to beat her man, finds a wide open lane to the basket, and puts it up too strong. Jensen cleans it up again, adding to the career high in rebounds. She's up to 11 points and 12 rebounds. Not a great decision if you're Utah Valley. Every foul the rest of the way is going to give free throws to Antelope Valley while stopping the clock. Carvalho had her arms up, but she still was riding the hip all the way there. Second personal foul on Carvalho. Free throws up and good. Tyus knocks it down. She'll get one more. Tyus has had a huge impact in just 11 minutes of play. 5 points, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds, make that 6 points, and 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Williams will check into the game. Wright able to get across midcourt. Now back to Wright. Brassless, beautiful find inside to Williams. Williams, unstoppable when she is that deep in the paint. 19 points, adding to her career high. Price nearly got the ball taken away. She drives right into Brassless, had nowhere to go. Corner three's on the way. It is good. Big shot by Young. Young up to 12 points. 66-59 is your score here. Utah Valley leads with 3:42 left in the game.
How does Costa Vida create the ultimate sweet pork burrito? We start by following our award-winning recipe, one that calls for everything to be made fresh, from scratch every day. Like our beautifully braised pork, seasoned beans, savory sauces, and delicious cilantro lime rice. Even our tortillas are cooked to order. It's a difference you can taste. Treat yourself to the ultimate sweet pork burrito, only at Costa Vida.
Antelope Valley with the ball. I lied, it's Utah Valley. Brassless, uncontested, is able to bring it up across midcourt. Now Cortez. Brassless has a wide open look from three, and she knocks it down. She's capable of knocking those shots down. She doesn't get very many open looks, though. 7 points for Brassless. Young down inside, Bud. Bud turns into a wall and can't quite get the shot up over Josie Williams. Under 3 minutes to play here in the game. Cortez up top. Brassless, can she do it again? Yes, she can. Back-to-back triples for Eve Brassless, forcing a timeout by the Pioneers. Utah Valley up 72-59 with 2:44 left. Take a look at the replay. She's able to get it and just knock it down. Both of those plays, she found herself wide open at the top of the key. Adds a new level of versatility to this Wolverine squad. When Eve Brassless can knock down threes like that, you cannot afford to try and double anybody, which is going to leave Josie Williams open in the paint a little bit more. So huge three-point shots from Eve Brassless. It is a steep uphill climb for Antelope Valley at this point. The Wolverines on a 6-0 run in the last 36 seconds, so they have been hot. Antelope Valley has been playing pretty well, though, but they've been trading buckets more or less, and at this point, when there's that big of a lead, you can't afford to just trade buckets. Antelope Valley's got to put together a huge run here. They're 5 of their last 6, but when I say put together a big run, you also have to get stops on the defensive end, which they haven't been able to do lately. On the floor for Utah Valley, you have Wright, Brassless, Holland, Cortez, and Williams. Williams leading all scorers with those 19 points on 8 of 10 shooting, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds in 22 minutes. She's been an absolute beast today. Tyus is able to find Price. Tyus, kind of a wild pass, gets it out to Bud. Bud, a rare miss. Rio, like a wrecking ball in there. She's able to create space and score. 4 points now for Rio, 2 of 2 from the field. Cortez looking for the high pick, kind of brushes off Josie Williams. They find Williams inside. Holland, she'll take a corner three and bury it. Utah Valley getting hot from downtown. 4 of 11 from deep. Three of those coming in about the last minute or so of play. 2 from Brassless, 1 from Holland. Speaking of threes, this one way too long for Rio. Cortez, quarterback pass, outlet into Holland. Holland comes up too strong. And this ball's going to go, looks like it'll go to the Pioneers. Tyus to Bud. Bud was looking at ISO Brassless, couldn't do it. Brassless comes up with a steal. One minute to go here in the game. Utah Valley closing in on their first victory of the season and first victory for head coach Dan Nielsen. Can she do it again? No, that one went way off the mark. I think Price closed out super quick on her, and that shot just sailed off to the right. A 14-point lead for Utah Valley. Wright with the kick. The ball's going to go back to the Pioneers. And the Pioneers wanted to call timeout, but they are fresh out. Holland is able to get into the passing lane. And she's unable to score. Looks like she got fouled kind of hard, and she will head to the free throw line. Jordan Holland, the effort has just been second to none. 15 points on 6 of 13 shooting. 1 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds. She does have those 4 fouls. Free throws up and good. 16 points now for Holland. 4 players in double figures for Utah Valley. Second free throws up and good. Holland up to 17. Coach Nielsen saying, do not foul. Looks like the Pioneers will get one more shot attempt. Rio backs down Williams. The ball is knocked out of play. It'll stay with Antelope Valley, so they can hold for the final possession, or they can go for the quick shot. Young going at Holland. Great defense by Jordan Holland. Tyus can't connect. The ball goes into the hands of Holland, and the Wolverines are going to hold. That is going to be your final score here in Orem, Utah. Utah Valley 77-61 over the visiting Pioneers of Antelope Valley. It's got to feel good for Coach Nielsen to get that first win out of the way after a handful of tough losses, some close, some big. We're going to take a break and hopefully get Coach on for a little post-game, so stick around for that.
UCCU is both a credit union and a full-service mortgage company.
Which means that UCCU always provides the lowest rates and lower insurance premiums than other lenders.
When your mortgage rate and insurance premium are lower, your monthly payment is also lower.
It's just science.
That's more money you can put into your home.
Or back into your pocket.
So if you're thinking about buying or refinancing a home, talk to us.
The credit union that's been putting people over profits for over 60 years.
It's what I do.
It's what I do.
It's what we do.
What's the difference between buying from Murdoch and buying from somebody else?
In a word, confidence. You'll love our price match guarantee, our 5-day exchange policy,
and don't forget car washes and safety inspections for life. If you need a new vehicle, consider Murdoch Chevrolet. I promise you'll love it.
We'll be joined here in just a moment by head coach Nielsen after his first victory as head coach for Utah Valley. Coach, thank you so much for joining us here on the WAC Digital Network. How does it feel to get that first victory out of the way as head coach?
Well, I guess we'll take it, any way we can get it. We did not play a very good game today. It was a little frustrating. Credit to Antelope Valley. He does a really good job running his stuff, and they hit some shots early and got some confidence. So it was a frustrating kind of odd game. especially after how we played at Boise. I thought Boise on Tuesday was our best game we played all year against a really good team. And so it was a little frustrating to see that, but hopefully we can learn a lesson. You got to be ready to play against everybody, no matter what level they're at. So.
Coach, two things that stood out. You had 21 assists as a team, so you got to be proud of the ball movement from your team. And then Josie Williams comes up with a career-high 19 points. They didn't really have much of an answer for her. How have you seen her game develop over the course of this season?
You know, she may be the player that's improved the most since I've gotten here. You know, she had a really good game at Boise. Had, I think, like 13 points or so, and it's nice to see her follow that up. You know, the score may have been different. We pounded it in quite a bit, and we could have finished some more of those layups. But Josie herself was really, really good. I thought she was slow and finished the ball. And I think by the time, you know, she leaves UVU, she'll be one of the really good players that's played here.
Now you get this first win out of the way. What do you guys need to do to come away with another win here in this homestand that you have?
Yeah, I think it's just building momentum, and that's, you know, obviously a win's a win. We're never going to complain about that, but I think building on this week where we did some really good things, like I said, up at Boise State, and then getting this win, hopefully we can correct a few things in practice and get some momentum going, because like you said, you know, two home games against Idaho State and Montana next week that I think we can compete in and have a chance to win those games. And so hopefully we can take some positives from this and get better, and the negatives and improve on those things. So
awesome. Thank you so much, Coach.
Absolutely.
Appreciate your time.
Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. All right, that was Coach Nielsen. Happy to get his first win out of the way. And it came in great fashion. Josie Williams, he's talking about how she's improved probably the most that he's seen so far this season. Williams, you know, been broadcasting through her entire career so far. She's got another year after this, but Williams has sometimes she could be a little bit timid inside the paint, but there has been absolutely no shred of shyness or timid play from her. So her moving forward with the efficiency, it's going to be impressive to see how she grows throughout this season and into next season. So thank you again for joining us here on the WAC Digital Network. I'm Kyle Bruderer. Be sure to tune in next time and enjoy the rest of your weekend.